This is SAP APO running from your platform. Today I am going to discuss about the optimizer, which is the one of the MRP, which is one of the engine to use it to run the MRP in the S&P side. Yeah. Normally in supply network planning, we have to run MRP. MRP, which is nothing but material requirement planning. To run this MRP, we have three different types of engines, which means we can run the MRP with the help of heuristic or optimizer or CTM. Among these three engines, we can use any one to run this MRP planning in the S&P side. Both three has a different functionalities and different accuracy in the results. But in the most of the projects, 70% of projects, some 70% of projects are using heuristics, and remain 30%. And the business demand itself, on the business demand, some of the clients will use the optimizer as CTM. Okay, let me look at MRP. MRP is nothing but the material requirement planning. Material to run the to run MRP, we have three engines. They are heuristics, optimizer, CTM. Okay, heuristics. Okay, heuristic. It is an infinite planning. Which means that it's infinite planning, which means that it will not consider about the capacity of the resource. Whatever the capacity of the resource, if the demand is high, the heuristic is ready to generate that much demand without bother about the resource. By doing this, the resource will get overloaded. To overcome this resource overloading, we are going to use the capacity leveling. Additionally, here you are going to using this capacity learning. Normally, if the resource will run only for the 8 hours per day, the demand is to achieve the requested demand. This heuristic engines, we are planning to run in weekends also. Normally in weekends you're not able to plan to run, but due to the infinite planning, to overcome the resource overloads, with the help of capacity leveling, we are going to shift the demands to some of the other holidays, in the weekdays also, and we're going to increase the like that we can do the capacity leveling. Okay. Optimizer. It is a finite planning. It is a finite planning, and it runs based on cost. Okay. To run this optimizer, we need an ilog server. Okay, ilog is an external server. This is an external server. It's an IBM related server. To run the optimizer, we need ilog server, which means that you have to, this APO system has to connect with the external server especially to run this optimizer. Yes. The requirements to run the optimizer are cost state for the master data, cost profile, optimizer profile. These three we need to maintain to run the optimizer. Cost data for master data will given by the business. This will be given by the business. Business will provide the cost. And it is not it is not able, the cost will not able to shift. You have directly maintained in the master data. Once the master data is available in the APO, the business will provide the costing information regarding for the particular particular location. Directly we have to maintain in the my APO system. It's not possible to transfer the cost data from ECC to APO to SIF. Okay, and if there is a bulk request, it means there is a, instead of only for one product or one location, we have the cost information for the bulk of data. We have to go to maintain that cost information. We have to go for the master information. Master information, that means MASST. This is the T code. Using this T code, you are going to maintain the cost data for the more number of products and location combination. For more number of the master data. For more number of the master data. Okay. This cost profile we have to maintain. This cost profile and optimizer profile we have to maintain. Let's go for the configuration part. Okay, now I'm showing that how we are going to maintain the how we are going to maintain the costing information. Where we are going to maintain the costing information, the master data. Normally for the SNP, the master data is a location, product, resource, PPM or PDS, and transportation lines. In all these five master data, there is a cost information fields are available. In that we are going to maintain the cost data. Okay. Let me show you some examples. Sorry. Log 3. This is the plant, production plant. So this we don't need to need. Okay. So, I'm going to the I'm going to the product master data. Finish your product under production plant. We have something like see. This is the penalty cost. These are all the penalty cost for this location, for this product. This is the penalty cost. Here we are going to maintain the penalty cost, everything like that. Similarly, if you see here the production storage cost, stock penalty, these are all the cost things we have to maintain. Wherever the stock is available in the master data, there we have to go into maintain the cost information, which will be provided by the business side. Like similarly, how we maintain in the production master data, like similarly we have to be using the resource master data, ppm or pds, transportation lines, like that we have to be using. Now come to the configuration part. From our end, we have to maintain the cost profile and the optimizer profiles. These two profiles we have to maintain from our end. Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm going to create the cost profile. First of all, to run the to maintain the cost profile in the APO system, the path is go to the APO folder. Next, apply network planning, environment, current settings, environment, current settings, profiles. The profiles we have define SMP cost profile. Okay, click on new profile, give the cost profile. Just leave a name as an sorry, C cost profile is CP. Cost profile. The description. Here I'm going to maintain 111. I will let you know why I'm going to maintain as one. Everything. If you see the fields here, let me first of all fill this field, then I will let you know what's the use of this thing maintaining the 111. Okay. See, if this means production. This means production cost. This is production cost, procurement cost, production capability. No, sorry, no, transportation cost. For transcap, I don't need this one also from our end. Storage, okay, storage cost, storage capacity. This is no need also from our end. Safety stock, handling capability is no need. Late information, no need. If you see here, if I just put the pressure here, it says cost multipliers for ppm and pds, which means that the whatever value I maintain here, 111, is nothing but the multipliers for this production cost, multipliers for the procurement cost, multipliers for transportation cost. This production cost where we are going to use, where we are going to maintain in the ppm or pds master data, we are going to maintain this production cost. And here we and in the cost profile we are maintaining the one, which means that it will going to multiply the production cost with this in this value, which means that the production cost value into 1. Okay, if I maintain here is a 10, which means that the production cost into 10. This is the use of this cost profile, and in some cases we get the request to change the production cost, to change the procurement cost into in terms of multiples. Changing the cost for all product, for all master data is a big task. Instead of going to the data, we are simply changing the value here. It will impact to the all. It will impact on the all master data. Okay, if you see here the procurement, this is related for procurement cost. This is related for transport. In the TLB, in the transportation lines, we are going to maintain this transportation cost. Like this, we are going to maintain this cost profile. have created the cost profile. Then next is optimizer profile. Next task is the defining. We now we created the cost profile. The next task from our end is like creating an optimizer profile. This this is the path where we are going to. This is the path to create an optimizer profile. So define SMP optimizer profile. New entries. Just give the optimizer profile name. I'm just giving it a 3D. Okay. UP. Description. Optimizer profile underscore UP. Create. Okay. If you see here, there is an option called automatic cost generation. This option like linear, the option like linear optimization, discrete optimization, which means that here to do the optimization, to maintain the optimization, we have two options like a linear optimization and discrete optimization. Linear optimization means so if the cost data is then is in terms of numbers, numerical digits, digits without any decimal points, this linear optimization will be helpful. And if the cost has any decimal points, if the cost has any decimal points, then we are going to the discrete optimization. Okay. If we want to run the linear optimization, we have to maintain the parameters in general constraints fields. We have to maintain the parameters in the general constraints. See capacity constraints. You see the capacity. We have the production capacity, transportation capacity, handling capacity, storage capacity. Now, if you want to maintain any, if you'd like to maintain any constraints, just you have to maintain here production like that. Lot sizes, safety stock. If you want to continue if you want to consider the safety stock or not, we have to select the option here. Shelf life, quota arrangement, these things we have to maintain. Everything we have to maintain here. Now, if you would like to go for the discrete optimization, select the discrete optimization option and discrete optimization, and just give the we just maintain the parameters. Lot size. See, this is the document where we created to maintain all this. In this document, we have the step-by-step procedure how we are going to maintain the how we are going to maintain the each and everything there in the field. You just go to these documents also if you have any concerns. So whenever the time of configuration, if you have any concerns, just go to these documents. These documents are representing the step-by-step. If you see here, here we have to put the constraints of production and transportation capacity. Just like that, we are going to maintain. This way, you can maintain this linear optimization, discrete optimization. See, if I select here the linear, then it will let all get grayed out. You're not able to it's not allowed to change the values here. Model parameters. Everything we have to maintain all these fields, but these fields will provided by the business. This values, all these values we get from the business side. Okay. Once we maintain all these fields, just save it. Just come back and save it. Profile gets saved. Okay. Okay. Now we maintain the cost profiles and optimizer profiles. Now the another thing is how we are going to run the optimizer. Okay, to run the optimizer, we have two methods. One is the foreground method, another is the background method. To run the optimizer in the foreground method, we have the standard T code. It's something called interactive demand planning. We have interactive SNP planning. Yeah, in the interactive SNP planning, the T code is /1/SAP APO SNP 94. Here we have the option like optimizer. See, here we have the option like optimizer. Once we click on the optimizer, the results are going to display here. Okay, this is the way how we're going to run the optimization interactively. Another way is to run in the background. To run the optimizer in the background, just go to the APO, supply network planning, reporting, planning, SNP network planning in the background, optimizer, okay, supply network optimization. This is the part, and T code is a /SAP APO /SNP OP. Just double click, give the planning book. The planning book is standard planning book 9 SNP04. And data view is also similarly. SNP94, okay. If you want to do for the one particular product location, we can take it. We can finish a product for the particular location. Okay. Just give the plan started and data. I'm just going to take it for the 6 months. Just maintain the horizons. Optimizer profile. I created my own optimizer profile. This is an optimizer which I created. Cost profile. This is the cost which I created. Okay. And execute. Sorry, I didn't define the. Okay, let's say 38 SAP TSTO. Okay, let me maintain some. Sales orders. Okay. And I'm going to create sales orders. Category is PM. So category is PM. For horizon is animating. I'm sorry, I didn't present. Yeah. Yeah, we are getting the warning message that PMP is not maintained for product at a location. Sorry, yeah. Finish the product under plant. Okay, yes. Okay, once we generate the optimization, we have to check the results. We have to check the results in the reporting, SNP AP log. Yeah, sorry. Okay. To check the results, what's the exactly value here? We had to check in the reporting. We had to the part to check the results is the reporting SNP AP log. SNP AP, sorry, I'm sorry, SNP OP log. Okay, so click on that. Just check with the today's data. Yeah, these are the logs which I ran this one. There is if you see here, there is a schools which are there. See, if you see here, for which product and for which location, FSG is finished product for the for the production plant. This is the input parameters and this is application product. Input logs. There are the information which we maintain. Results. We're going to check all the results. Okay. Like this, we are going to do all the plannings and This is the way I'm going to check the results. Um, I shared one document also. I just shared one document also. How you are going to check the optimizer? If you see here, the optimizer logs is there. How you are going to check the optimizer logs? This is we can go with the SNP OP log or SNP AP log or or OPT explain. You can use these three T codes to check the results. Uh, once if you just let me show you. Here I get to see if you see this. If you see here, this has the results. This has the perfect results. From my end, I missed some data. That's why you're getting some warning messages. By time being, I'm using previous runs results. You see here, it turns to green. If everything is fine, then it's it turns to green. I'll click on that. So if you just double click on that, we get all these fields, input parameters, product location, everything we have to get here. Message logs. You see the message logs here. Here you get the each and every field. Total number of stock transfers, total number of purchase requisitions, total number of planned orders, optimizer placement completed, everything, total number of demands, total number of PPM, PVD, total number of transportation, total number of everything, we are getting the details here. Okay, just double click on that and start double click. And the files, okay. These are all the results logs. Okay. For this location functions product, for this bucket is the storage quantity. And this is the resources which we are going to in these resources. This is the resource information. This is the transportation information. Like that, we are going to those are going to be going to display here. This is about the optimizer. Just go to that this screenshots. Just go to this screenshots. In this screenshots, each and every point will be there. How you're going to check the results, how you're going to generate the results for the optimizer. Everything is going to be displayed here. Then you get this is from my end for today.